Hello everyone, my name is Buddy Velastro, and you may know me from my famous baking show, Cake Boss. Now, after the show ended, I really needed to find another passion, and I found that passion in chemistry. Now you may be thinking, Buddy, what's baking gotta do with chemistry? Well, let me tell you something. There's something very special that happens with cooking, which are chemical reactions. And so in this video, I'm going to be showing you the chemical reactions that occur while making my famous vanilla cake and chocolate chip cookies. Let's get to it. So now the first thing I did was I just greased my pan with just a bit of coconut oil. You know, it's good for the health, good for the heart. And then what I did was I sifted together 1 3/4 cup of flour. I put in a teaspoon of baking powder and baking soda. And just take note that the baking soda is going to play a key role in the chemical reaction later on. So now after I did that, in a smaller bowl, I mixed together 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of sugar, 2/3 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and a teaspoon of vinegar. And so I made this mixture. I don't know if you can see, but now that mixture is ready. So after mixing my dry and my wet ingredients together, I got this homogeneous mixture and it's ready to be dumped into the pan. After you got your mixture in your pan, we're just gonna put it into the oven at 350. Hello everyone, it's Anthony, and real quick, Buddy just stepped out and I'm gonna show you a combustion reaction using a candle and a lighter. So, all you have to do for this thing is light a candle. Boom, it's as simple as that. Oh my God, Buddy's here, I gotta go. Was that cousin Anthony that just left out? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry for him. You know how my cousin Anthony is. After I became a chemist, he decided to become a chemist too. And by the looks of it, I guess he just showed you the combustion reaction. So basically, when the candle was lit, the burning paraffin wax made contact with oxygen found in the air, and together they produced carbon dioxide and water, also known as a combustion reaction. Now, because the energy in the system was transferred in the form of heat, this is an exothermic reaction. Now, enough of this. I'm going to go check on my cake. So it seems like while I was on my break, cousin Anthony also took a piece of my cake. But it's okay. Now, I'm going to tell you the chemical reaction behind the cake making. So basically, when the baking soda that was found in the dry ingredients combined with the acidic substances to make the smooth, homogeneous mixture, a double replacement reaction occurred. So basically, the acidic substances in the baking soda and the powder switched their cations and their anions to form different compounds. Now, this chemical reaction was necessary in making a proper batter. So for my chocolate chip cookies, now moving on, the first thing I did was I just combined together 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of melted butter, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Now to the same mixture, I just mixed in an egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So after that, I added 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we got this nice dough mixture. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our chocolate chips, baby. So now that I incorporated the chocolate chips into the cookie dough, these are ready to be placed on the pan and then into the oven. So now that I've rolled out my cookie dough onto the sheet, it is ready to be put into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 to 10 minutes. Now let's go. So now that I took my cookies out of the oven, look at these beauties. Now let me just explain a little about the chemical reaction that occurred. Well, while the dough was cooking in the oven, the baking soda within the dough absorbed the heat and it began to decompose. Now this decomposition reaction produced water, carbon dioxide, and sodium carbonate. Now, the carbon dioxide produced is seen now in the bubbles that are inside the cookies. I don't know if you can see, but there's some bubbles in there. So, the salt also that was in the cookies helped slow down the production of carbon dioxide and prevented the making of large bubbles. But ain't that cool? Decomposition right before your eyes in a sweet treat. Now, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope that you'll make this and see the reaction happen right before your eyes. Thank you, everyone. Hasta la vista, baby.